Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Power Man podcast. My name's Rory Paquette, and I know you know that. But, folks, I just love to remind myself and all of you how grateful I am to be where I'm sitting. I am living a dream, and it is 100% because of every one of you out there listening. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All right, DMs. I'm going to get to them. I swear, folks, we have like hundreds of DMs, and I'm trying to get through all of them. Weekends are a great time for me to get caught up. So if you're ever sitting there on a Thursday or something, you're like, man, I'm going to send him a DM. It may be Sunday before I get back to you, but I'm going to try, man. I really am, I promise. You guys are sending so many DMs with so much awesome stuff. I want to encourage you guys also to, join our group, Power Man Within on Facebook for men who want to start their own masculinity or fatherhood, movements of some kind. Would love to have you in that group. If you are a podcaster or you are a speaker or you are an author or you're a content creator, then I would love to have you in our one of the other groups we have, which is called Wake Up to Mike. All right, and just jump in there because that's where those types of folks are going to be working on those disciplines as well. And I know a lot of you guys out there are doing one of those things. You're podcasting, or you're getting on stages and speaking, or you are writing a book, maybe another book, or you're, really working hard at content creation, right? Trying to maybe get paid to put Facebook stuff up or do posting or whatever the case might be. Love to have you in that group too. Now that we've covered all that, let me get my sponsor out of the way because they're awesome and we love them. And we love to support Freedom Hill Coffee at Freedom Hill Coffee on Instagram. Look them up and check them out. Deep, dark, rich, bold, and beautiful stuff, just like my wife. Folks, they do all the right things for all the right reasons, and they support veterans, which is one of the biggest reasons why we support them. If you're a veteran out there, I want to thank you and your family for what you've done for all of us. It means the world, and we're so happy that you found a home here at Power of Man Podcast. Freedom Hill Coffee at Freedom Hill Coffee on Instagram. Look them up, check them out, and tell them Power Man sent you. All right. Yeah, love the stuff. Drinking it right now. So let me get a sip of this before we rock through today's thought, right? Great stuff. Folks, another steel core moment happening today. I wanted to talk to all of you guys out there who just feel stuck. You just feel like, man, I'm walking in molasses, brother. I'm in a swamp. I just can't get one foot out. And by the time I do, the other one's jammed solid in there, right? Guys, we all feel stuck at one point or another. These days, I'm running into this where so many of us are feeling stuck, though, all at the same time, that I just want to talk to you about this today. It's like, how do we get out of it? What do we do? Why are we in it? A lot of the reasons we get stuck is because, number one, we get overwhelmed. All right. We're sitting still. The water's rising. We're just watching it rise. All right. Sometimes we get that deer in the headlights look, where it's just in traffic and it sees this car coming at it, 100 miles an hour. And it goes, well, I have no idea what to do. Just boom. And then it gets smashed. Right. Guys, we can't afford to have deer in the headlights in our lives, but it happens to us. This problem happens or this problem happens, or, we lose a job or we get a pay cut or they cut our hours, right? All kinds of stuff happens to us. We have domestic issues, right? The wife leaves or she's with somebody else or, the kids are just absolutely not connecting and, they're rebelling and, God forbid, they're trying to change their gender or do something else on us, right? So we're over here and we're trying to figure out how to be dads, how to be fathers, how to be husbands, how to be leaders. And man, I'm telling you, the headlights just keep on coming. And I get it. I really do. But the problem that we have is that we stop. We freeze. Stuff's coming at us and we stop moving. It's like we don't know what else to do. We're out of moves. We don't know how to, shuck or jive or jump or run or twist or turn. We don't know what button to push on the controller in Madden, right? We're just there. And we get hit. And we get knocked down. Gentlemen, I have something that I perfected with my boys when they were younger. And I try to remember it all the time for myself. And I put it in practice this week, so I'll get to that. But let me just get the lesson out real quick. I have talked about this before, but I want to bring this back up because I don't think we're thinking about it. Guys, activity begets activity. You got to move. You got to take a step. You got to move forward. My boys would be playing, my older son, for instance, would be playing a basketball game, right? And this is where we kind of created this whole mindset, and it transferred over to every other sport and every other thing that they both did. Um, but with my older son, he was playing basketball, and no matter what he did, he couldn't get a shot to fall at all. And I'm watching him, during a game, and he's lining up, he's getting his position. And he's like one of the bigger kids. He's playing like power forward. He gets the ball, he turns, jumps. Easy shot. He'd make it, 99 out of 100 times. Brick. Right? So, they go down the floor again. He crushes into his guy, knocks him into the bleachers, basically. He's wide open. He gets the ball, turns, layup, right? Clank. And he's just getting more and more frustrated. Like, wait a minute, why can't I make these simple shots? What's going on? Well, I had a chance to talk to him after that game. And I said, look, if this ever happens again, then this is what we do. Play defense. Stop worrying about your shot. Okay, pass the ball off for a little while and play defense. Play defense as hard as you can. Play defense as close as you can on that opponent. Cover him, smother him. Don't let him breathe. Don't do this play back and wait till he gets the ball, then cover him nonsense, right? If he's your guy, I want you covering him so tight that you can tell me what flavor of gum he's chewing. No joke. I not only don't want him to be able to move once he gets the ball, I don't want him to be able to get the ball. You're covering him so tight that no one will even pass him the ball. And my son's looking at this going, okay, this is cool, but why? And I said, you just have to trust me. Do this. Do this. And after you've done that for a little while, then take another shot. And I promise you, it will fall. Some of this was believing your dad. Okay. Some of this was I said it with such conviction, and I was so convinced that it would work that he bought it. And mentally he went, yeah, okay, it's going to work. Man, the very next game, he comes out, he goes down the floor, he misses his first shot. He looks at me, and we just had this move where I put my hand in the air and I kind of just spun it around in a circle, almost like a rally or something. And that was, kind of a thing. And that got his attention, right? And then the traveling sign for guys who know is when you take one hand over the other and you're rolling them, and I would just go, da, 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 like this, roll the hands. If you're on the video, you can see it, but it's one over the other, over the other. And that is the activity begets activity sign. So I would make that to him in the middle of a ball game from then on. If he was happening to football or something, he was not making his plays, I would look at him, he'd look up, I would just make this sign with my hands. He would go, oh, okay, yeah. Activity begets activity. Do what I got to do. Get moving, get moving, get moving. Guys, here's the thing. Number one, it takes your mind off what the problem is. All right. Number two, there's a physiological issue here. The more active you get, the more oxygen goes into your blood. Okay? Better oxygenated blood circulates, goes through your brain. Your brain gets more oxygen, gentlemen. Now, I know that's kind of like, oh, come on. Look it up. Google it. Ask ChatGPT to all of you guys out there who are, praying to the false god. Okay? Honestly, plug it in there and it will tell you. It clears your mind. It raises your adrenaline. It gets your heart beating faster. It gets your blood pumping. It gets more oxygen in your system. You're breathing heavier. You're breathing harder. You're working. Oxygenated blood gets into your heart and into your mind, and you start to perform better. Yeah, sounds pretty reasonable, doesn't it? And the biggest thing is that it clears your mind, guys, like I said. So when you're trying to shoot a basketball and you can clear your mind a little bit and see a little more clear, you feel like you can shoot better. All of a sudden, you can see not just the square at the back of You're right in the middle of the backboard, right? You can see the color of it. You can see the outline of it. You can see the rim. You can see the back of the rim and the spring in it and the different shade of dark orange from the hoop part to the springboard portion. You can see the couple of nicks, right? In the padding at the bottom where guys have jumped up and scratched it and pulled it down. It's been taped back up. I'm telling you, it works. And it works every time. Now, what does this have to do with us? Gentlemen, we stop and we become deer in the headlights. Move. Activity becomes activity. Okay? If you're working and things aren't going, you don't work harder. Pick up your pace. Get your blood flowing. If it's an issue with you not being clear in your life, work out. My goodness. Go for a walk. If you're in an office, right, and you get a lunch hour, get out and go walk around outside. Get sun, get air, get wind, get oxygen in your body. Move, 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 and keep moving. And make sure that when you're moving, you keep moving forward. Gentlemen, that's the piece we miss. That's where we let it go. All right, we get all in our heads. Oh man, I can't figure out how to make this money. I can't figure out what my wife needs from me. I can't figure out, why my kid won't listen to me. What am I doing wrong? What is happening? Man, no matter what I try. And we put up our hands and we give up and we go, oh, it just doesn't matter, man. And we stop. And we sit on the couch and we pour a drink or we light a smoke and we sit and we numb. You feeling it? Can you feel that? Is that you? I've had my moments, guys. For a while, it was me. And on and off throughout the years, it's been me. For me, it wasn't, smoking or drinking or anything like that. It wasn't drugs. It was comfort food, you know? And I'm literally sitting there getting more fat, burying my sorrows with a bag of chips, you know? For my dad, it was straight up bourbon, man. I mean, Jack Daniels. More and more and more. And all any of us have to do is get up. Get up. I talk a lot about how things are a choice. And the reason this is a choice is because all you have to do is choose to get the hell up. Get up, guys, and move forward. Activity begets activity, all right? You start an activity, you get active, and it brings more activity. You get into a flow. You get up, you move, you get air, right? You get oxygen, you get blood going, you're moving forward. And believe me, that creates momentum. And then you know what? You keep moving forward. And eventually, moving forward helps keep you moving forward because we just can't stop. So when you hit that, when you know you're buried, when you know it's about to just go down, man, every impulse in your body that says sit down on that couch, pour that drink, light that smoke, grab that pizza, whatever it is, guys. When you feel that coming, say no, enough, not today. Drive Satan out, man, and say not today. and get up and move forward. And I'm telling you right now, this little tiny thing of activity begets activity, it will change your life. I am the living proof. Keep moving forward. You matter. You have value. And damn it, man, you are worth it. Isn't it about time that you believe it? Until next time.